Alrighty, it's Zwifting time. That should pop up saying I'm live. Right. 4 minutes countdown. I got some coffee, dude. 155-mile, 16,000-foot climb, like sportif, right? I wanted to. It would have been cool. Chaz got to Shaver first. He climbed. He was on it, but hey, that's a big day. It's gnarly. I wanted to. Usually, I'll do the climb to Kaiser. I'll do all of the climbing. And really none of the descent back into the heat.
Please take the time to join our Facebook page @WDR for more information on the riding training that we offer, competitions, and hopefully a few surprises.
Alright, got rid of that music.
The race that you're about to enter is designed to provide an excellent threshold or anaerobic session as part of the pro-style training menu brought to you by Team World Bicycle. This will be hard, but it's where the training comes from.
Okay. Dude, I have the nicest subwoofer that you can buy for a computer. So I got the bumpy beats. That's probably why it was getting all distorted. Anyway, whatever. Forget the music.
The race is set starting, and results will be posted both on Zwift Power and the Zwift Records across the time. Good luck.
Okay. I got espresso in here, dude. A triple espresso. Okay. Dude. You gotta catch full sleeping, dude. So like right off the gun, the first minute, it's pinned. Ha. I was really hoping we weren't going to do Box Hill. Dude, how obnoxious is this man bun? My hair's getting long. I gotta either cut it or just let it grow out. I'm like in that weird, awkward stage. So with Box Hill, it's like usually everyone kind of just moseys on. Shit. Everyone just kind of chills until the hill. And then it's sort of like either you got it or you don't. Box Hill's a big separator. So I'm gonna race this weekend, I think in Watsonville, or if it's this weekend, I'm racing this weekend. So I need some like speed work. I need to like get some high intensity. I've been doing a lot of like zone 3 threshold stuff. So our like, there's a morning group ride at 6, but it's an hour drive for me. I was like, forget that noise. Why does that dude attacking? Where are you going? Nowhere. Awesome, dude. We're not gonna do Box Hill. Sweet. Yeah, Zwift is pretty accurate. I have my Garmin. It's all Alright, so we're not doing box hill. So when I've done this one before, it's just like everyone attacks so hard on that little climb, and it's like you can't really get a gap. Like even if you get a gap, it's hard to hold it. Well, good job, Frank. Leaving for nationals. Good job, dude. Currently the state champ and I'm 12. That's sick, dude. I hope to see my son out there one day, you know, crushing championships. Dude, it's hot. I thought I wasn't going to be hot. It's hot. So like right now it's like just super chill, you know? Because what are you going to do? There's so many guys that will chase, and it's super far. You got 4 more times up that little climb, and man, in Zwift, guys will hit those climbs so fast when they're like fresh. So I kind of had to just chill and just like pay attention to when the attacks come on that little riser. Just not get popped, or let a little group like open up in front of me. Yeah, Zwift uses watt per kilo over anything. And so, yeah, obviously, like, if you're a hefty dude, you know, you can maybe not be so truthful, but whatever, dude. Like, this was such great training. And like I said, I need some kind of like high intensity stuff. And it's kind of hard to do that solo. I mean, you can totally do it, but like this really forces you out of your comfort zone in times. And then and it also kind of shows you how to, like, you know, pace yourself through surges, because you surge and then you come into the pack, surge, come into the pack, that sort of thing. It'd be cool if we could get like 2 or 3 of these guys to go with me over the top of that little riser. And then it would stick. This is it, right? This is a little kicker. So hard to flicking you in there. Man, you have to come over the top of that thing and just, you know, hold it hard, dude. And then it's like such burning a match. So if you don't, like if you attack on that little riser and then just go so deep and so hard, try to hold it, dude, it's like these guys just claw back. Ah, crap. There you go. Come on, guys. Oh, man. having this group. See, guys, you're just going to be too fresh for that little riser. Like, this course is kind of hard because, like, as long as you can suffer for like 30 seconds, you know, you can get over that riser and stay on the pack. And it just kind of comes down to a sprint. Oh moly, it's so hot in here. I have a fan over there blowing. I've got the fan up here. But dude, it don't matter. Here we go. Come on, let's work. Damn it, dude. They just all claw back. more times up that hill. 2 more times. So I'm asking if, because I have a power up, but I thought this was a no power up race. Dude. If it's a power-up race, it'd be... That's a loud crap, dude. Weak. I can hit that featherweight. Friggin' slam up that last hill. I might save it. I have to be smart here because I have a power up and that little kicker is like pretty close to the finish, so if I could get a gap, you know what I mean, might be able to hold it. I kind of think though if I go a lap early, since they're all going so slow, This guy's gonna catch me. Come on, dude. I think we got it, dude. I think we got it. Oh hell. Holy hell. Ow. Dude, that was the ticket, bro. I feel like a D-hole for using that power up, but whatever. That power up, that got me over that hill with a little gap. Just freaking, dude, pinned it. And then had that other dude, Brennan catch up, and like, that was so good because we could kind of, we rotated a little bit, like broke the elastic, as they say. That guy seemed like a sprinter, and so I hit that last hill, no power ups, just, and dude, it was so. Because you got to look at the watt per kilo, right? When the guy chasing you is doing, you know, 0.5 watts per kilo greater than you, like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get caught. So you can go as hard as you want, you're going to get caught. And so on that last lap, I was like, yeah. I was watching his watt per kilo, and it was like 0.5 lower than mine. Dude, I was blowing up. Like, I went to the 1K sign, right? That's what I had energy for. Holy moly. Mr. Harry, did you see that cadence? Spinning up high. Spinning up high cadence. Just for you, buddy. Results are in. I did win. Yeah, someone else on here is saying the dude on Z Powers. Isn't weight meaningless on a trainer? Yeah, but when you're on like virtual roads, climbs. So that's the thing, is like weight is, it doesn't matter when you're on a trainer. And so that would suck to ride against someone who's 100 pounds heavier than me. Like every time that dude's gonna wax me, bro. Just straight power alone. But when you throw a watt to kilo in there, it evens it out. Oh. I have a Kurt Kinetic smart trainer with the rock and roll. I always talk about this, but this rock and roll feature is awesome. Holy moly, dude. What's up, bud? What's wrong? Just waking up? My son's on summer vacation. He's on summer vacation, so he's like mad chill mode. I am going to probably spin for another 15 minutes. And then get to work. Was that exciting? Dude, I almost didn't live stream it. I'd have been so bummed if I won and not live streamed it. Bits or no bits, like pulp. I actually don't really drink orange juice. If I do drink orange juice, I just throw it in a smoothie. Like beets and kale. But I never like just do a glass of orange juice. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cranked hemp protein powder shake, and some hemp protein powder, and then I'll have like a fruit smoothie. That'd be like my shake. And a fruit smoothie, beets, kale, spinach, just some whatever juice. I like the beets, man. Big old beets. Yeah, so power-ups, you know, like 2 races ago, I had a power-up, and it was like, I guess, one of the better ones for like sprinting. Like, it takes down your arrow, or it makes you way more arrow. And I didn't use it. I didn't use it for 2 reasons. One, I don't really like that. I don't really like power-ups, because in a race, it's like, you know, without that power-up, I don't think I would have been able to get that little gap on the climb. And so that was kind of the race, man. That made the race. The other reason is that I have to use my phone to use the power-up, and I have my phone open to live chat. So I didn't even, the last time, I didn't even have a way to use it. I couldn't even press a button. But this time when I saw that feather, I was like, bruh, I'm gonna use it. But I usually look for races with no power-ups. Just, you know. Yeah, I guess that is pretty cool if like you're trying to like jump up into a higher class or ride with guys that are stronger than you. Man, that would be kind of cool to use like a power up just to like stay on, to like get that experience, and so that'd be kind of cool. But when the power up like dictates the winner of the race, like it did with me, I don't know, it feels kind of cheap. Whatever, bro, a win's a win. A W is a W. My first time watching Zwift. What's a power up? So, okay, if this is the first time watching Zwift, bro, get with the program. Zwift is a virtual online city, right? You could, like this guy right here, he's doing a workout. That's why he's got that little screen. So you could do like workouts. You could just ride. They have like just group rides, which are not races, just regular old group rides. And then they have full-on races. So it's just like the real world. You get a good trainer, a trainer that talks to the computer like I do. And so, you know, it calculates your power, or you connect your power meter or whatever, throws your power into the game, and then it runs the watt per kilo, and you put in your weight, runs watt per kilo. But so like a power up, when you cross the finish line, it gives you like a special thing. So for me, I got a feather, and it's like random. So that gave me like 10 seconds at like a lower weight. Like it made me lighter. They have ones that reduce aero drag. They have ones that make your draft bigger for people behind you. On that last lap, I was hoping I'd get another feather, but I got just like XP, like bonus points, right? Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, so whatever. The power-ups are just special deals. So I think when I pass the start-finish, I don't think this is it. When I pass the start-finish, that little like opaque circle, you know, it'll like rotate through a few different items. There's like a burrito in there, and like I don't even know what that is. There's like a bunch of them that I've never gotten. But my power up again was a leaf. It made me lighter, so when I attacked on that climb, I used it, and so my, you know, watt per kilo was lower, which then in turn made me go faster. Yeah, so bro, the collab with Phil Guyman, yep, I got on the phone with him. We're definitely going to do something in 2018. It looks like if he can get sponsors to continue the worst retirement ever, I'm going to work heavily with him on that. So exciting. So, you know, put power overlays, do some edits, really try to like refine his production. Which, not saying that I'm like anything special, but I mean that dude has such a huge audience and such a cool thing going on. You know, so to combine like maybe some of my video skills to that would be just super cool. So yeah, 2018 I'll be definitely doing something with Phil Guyman. Maybe even this year, I'm trying to get him on a race cast, which he said he's totally down to do. He's just kind of been traveling a lot. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Greg? Sorry, man. Yeah, Greg, you got to get on here. You got to get on the Zwifty. It's awesome, man. Yeah, see those power-ups right there? Bam, 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 bam. What do I get? So that's like a truck. So then that, like, I believe makes my draft. So like if I was in front, like maybe I'm doing a chase. I'm on the front, right? And then, so if I hit that, everyone behind me, it's like motor pacing, right, or whatever. Like the people behind me have less of a draft. Z power, I believe, is like if you don't have a power meter and you only have like speed or heart rate or something like that, that it will calculate the power for you, but obviously that's wildly incorrect. So usually anyone with Z power, it's like if you're pushing high watts, man, bit fishy. Yeah, Greg, dude, the trainer I have, look at this. Look at this. What side to side motion? So it doesn't put any stress on the frame. It's like, and it rocks, and then the bars turn. Bro, the Kirk Kinetic is the way to go. Kirk Kinetic. Dude, I'm stoked to watch this again. I'm gonna watch this. Watch me take the W. I was wondering if there was gonna be any like really heavy hitters because it was early, like for me. And so does that mean like guys on the East Coast will be on, or you know what I mean? Like I was wondering how hard this race is going to be. Super, dude. This course is super difficult. Again, like that. There's really only one point that is like a selector. You know, that is that little riser, and it's so short that even if a guy attacks, like if you just work together. But dude, that was the thing, right? You got to pay attention to how the race develops, because so there was 4 times over that thing, and like 2 of the times in the flats, dude, everyone was just moseying like 2 point, you know, whatever watts per kilo. So it was like, man, if I get a gap and I break the elastic, I don't think anyone's going to chase on the flats. They're not going to work together. And so, but on the last lap, they would, right? Because they know that the finish is right there. So they would, guys would have been going hard. So I had to go 1 lap before, like a lap before the last lap, to hope that everyone just kind of sat around. And dude, that's exactly what happened. So awesome. Where are you on vacation, Greg? But that is cool, dude. Why, dude? It's always the best feeling when you're in bed and you have to like your wife or something has to wake up super early, and you're just like, good thing that's not me. It makes the bed so much more comfortable. Yeah, drafting works big time, dude. Yeah, and it's like, it's in a group, a group draft is better than like a single draft, right? So it's, dude, it feels so real. If you've ever raced before, and then you've raced a Zwift race, it feels like 90%. The only thing that's hard in Zwift is that you can't anticipate attacks, because you can't really like judge how fast someone's going, or like you can't hear the clicking down like in a race, like you hear right, and you're like, oh, attack. And so what you have to do is you have to look to the right of the screen and look at the watt per kilo. So like right now I'm like, what, 2 watts, right? But so if all of a sudden I saw someone in our group and they were doing 6 watts per kilo, 7 watts per kilo, and I'm not paying attention to that, by the time I realize that they're up the road, dude, they've got a 5-second gap, you know? Yeah, the workouts, I've done workouts and they're so neat, dude. So like I'll take a workout from my coach, program it into Zwift, and dude, it helps you so much mentally. Like what was one of the ones I did? It was like Tabatas, right? 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 10 minutes times 3 reps. And dude, just mentally, that's kind of hard to like, that's a lot, right? That's 30 efforts. And so with the workout mode, dude, you totally can see the workout. And you can see like, it's just really cool. And then you can like put your power in there as well and say, okay, I need to try to hold this amount of power. And so then it will say, hey, you're too low, hey, you're too high. It was really cool. So the drinking of the bottle, that's weird, right? I don't know when or why. Because like right off the start, I took a drink of my water. Like right at the start of the race, my guy's like, "Arr." I don't know. I don't tell him to do that. Ugh. Alrighty. 3 more minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna race this weekend. That would be cool. Probably gonna race next, so I'm gonna do San Rafael. San Rafael, dude, is one of the most awesome race events. Just the environment there. It's a nighttime, it's a twilight crit. And I remember going there as a cat 4. No, Cat 3. It's my first Cat 3 race. And I remember watching the P12s and it just being like such a show. Just an entertaining show. And I was like, man, my goal was like, dude, just to enter this race. Not even finish, just to enter. And then I became a 2 and I got to do it, and I've actually not done bad. I mean, relatively speaking, right? But it's a crazy course, and you get some big hitters out there. But just like racing under the lights, and everyone's lined on the street, and they're just like, bah! It's so fun. But that race is like the first 15 minutes, dude. It does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter how strong you are. The first 15 minutes are like, dude, eye gouging. All right, Greg, take it easy, bro. Are people with a watt per kilo over 5 not allowed to win? You are allowed to win, but you have to verify. You have to get verified. So if your average watt per kilo is over 5 watts per kilo for like the hour-long race, it's like, okay, that's kind of borderline world tour. So they DQ you unless you can prove an alternate source of power. So like if you had, you know, maybe your stages, like your crank power meter and like pedal power meters, like those 2 power meters together, I think you have to like send in a picture of your weight or something. But yeah, if you go over 5 watts per kilo and no one knows who you are, like you're not a thing, you know, it's a big effort. But it's not 5 watts per kilo for 20 minutes, because I can do 5 for 20 minutes. I think it's like for the whole ride. Yeah, so what time is it? 9:05 for me. I woke up at 7, had some coffee. Dude, I think I'm going to do... Okay, so I'm going to talk for a second and then I'm going to jump off. But so 2 things coming up. One is I had this marginal gains video series. I'm so stoked on it. And so basically, I'm taking like all these products that I have, like my helmet. I got a TT bike from Tony. We're gonna do weight. We're gonna do all these different, like, try to, like, real world scientific tests to show, you know, the marginal gains. So like I got ceramic bearings for my bottom bracket. So I tested before and I tested after, and like a variety of different type of tests. And so it's really, the results are super interesting. And I'm going to keep doing that. Like, so how much does an aero helmet actually save you on the real world? How much does a TT bike save you? How much do carbon wheels save you? How much does weight play a difference? It's going to be such a sick series. So that's coming up. And then, like, I have the, you know, race day vlogs, but I was sort of thinking of doing like a training day vlog, right? Like, what do I do on days I train? So like this, right? Waking up, getting on the trainer, or going out on the road doing a set workout, you know, that type of stuff. That might be kind of cool. Yeah, like, yeah, it'd be cool. Like, what's like a $1,000 road bike difference between like a $10,000 road bike difference? You know, like, what is the difference of that between climbing and, yeah. Anyway, stoked on that stuff. What do you do for a living besides cycling? I own a web development company, so I design websites for the e-commerce industry. We deal with aftermarket, automotive stuff. So like heavily Jeep and truck and off-road crawling, rock crawling, that sort of stuff. That's my main bread. And then my mom and I own a data development company, which is really cool. That company is gonna be something pretty special. So I get to work from home, which is super amazing, legitimately, right? And I kind of am in a position where, you know, the harder I work, the more money I can make. But dude, it took me so long to get to this point. Like, we were just talking about how, man, there were times where it's like, dude, you just don't know if you're gonna pay the rent. Like, you legit don't have money in the account. Like, it's like, hey, we're hungry. Oh, we have $1. You know, like, I've seriously been in a position where I've had my family, my wife and my son, and $0. That's scary. But that's the risk, you know what I mean? That's the risk you take. You got to push through those like valleys, dude, to become self-employed. And then it just like exponentially gets easier. And then everyone looks at you and it's like, oh man, you're so lucky. It's like, bro, you don't know that iceberg below the sea, you know what I mean? I love that like meme where it's like success is the top, sticking out the top of the water, and that's what everyone sees. Anyway. So when are you streaming next? Because it would be cool if we all did this together. I think I want to do just like a social century, like a vegan century. We all ride together. That'd be cool. Because I don't really know when I race. And I don't really know how to announce. Like, I wish I could say, hey, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow morning at 9, at 8. Then you would know. But I don't really know how to do that. Are you going to go, of course I'm going to watch the Tour de France. So I have the NBC Gold thing, which is super cool. So I can watch it live, like the whole thing. And what I'd love to do, may just be so much work, is to do like a little recap of every race. Like as it goes. Like, so after stage 1, do a recap, upload that video. I bet that'd be a lot of work. I don't know, I think Chris Froome's gonna be dialed, dude. I think Quintana just does not have it in the TT. Like, he's probably definitely the better climber. But dude, he's just too light. And so on the TTs, like he just can't, he just loses minutes, dude. And I don't think Richie Port has it. He always has like one really bad race. Or like really one bad stage. I think Froome, as long as Froome stays up, dude. But we could have like, remember that tour? Which one was it? Where like every big hitter wrecked? And Vincenzo Nibali, however you want to say it, he won because everyone else wrecked. So this guy says, I'm 15 years old and I'm training for my state championships. Dude, at 15, I mean, if you have the money to get a coach, sure. You know, okay, do it. But, I don't know, man. At 15, you have so many gains to make without structure. I mean, it'd be great to structure it, but the problem with online programs or like free programs is they don't take into account your adaptation rate. So that's what's hard about like cookie cutter programs. Like they're great, dude, if you are a beginner cyclist, first couple years into cycling. But eventually, dude, you need something more tailored to you and to your zones, more scientific, more of a fluid thing. So with my coach Tony, right, I'll be doing certain workouts and I'll tell him, dude, hey man, you know, you had me do 345, you know, 6 times for 5 minutes. You know, I wasn't able to complete the last one. So then he might drop down that power, or I might say, dude, I just crushed it all. I did like 350 for 5 minutes every time. Then he'll bump my power, right? Or he'll change up the workouts depending on, you know. So if you're 15, dude, yeah, sure, get a coach, but you don't need one, I don't think. Not yet. How much are coaches? Expensive, dude. Like a legit coach that you're gonna have a lot of communication with and that they're gonna actually like give you a good program. 150, 200 a month, 300 a month, like anywhere between 150 to 300 a month. I think Tony charges 175, but I know he's got different packages. Like, it's not always, you know, if you need maybe just, because I know there's certain coaches, like out of Colorado, there's a cool coaching company, and they'll charge you like $50 to do like a year program or something. But it's just a cookie cutter thing. It's just, it's one big year. You can't call them, you can't talk to them. So it just depends on your needs, right? All right. Whew. I'm done, dude. Whew. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. How sick was that I won? Yeah, vegan cyclist.